Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great. First of all, a quick shout out to every American TikToker out there. TikTok is back, and I know you're all celebrating, but let's get into the news, shall we? So the buzz today is about Nelly. Yes, Nelly, the artist, the singer, Since Nelly just announced that he is going to be performing at Trump's inauguration ceremony, and as you would expect, this has sparked a lot of backlash, especially from the Black community. Okay, now defending his decision, Nelly said, and I quote, "I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It doesn't matter who's in the office. The same way our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country have to go to war." You can pause that to read. Feel free to pause and read it. Yeah. Anyway, Nelly isn't performing alone. Other artists like Billy Underwood, Snoopy Diddy, and Jason Aldean are also set to join him. And of course, this lined up has stirred up even more controversy. Now, I've got some clips to share with you, but my personal favorite is at the last one. I would encourage you to watch the last clip in this video. It's definitely the most interesting part of this entire video. I'll disable the ads so that you guys will not be interrupted. So watch these clips, and I'm gonna come at the end of this video to give my own 2 cents. Watch this.
They pay me a bag. Obama ain't never put no money in my pockets. Kamala ain't never put no money in my pocket. Trump put money in my pockets. I'm just trying to say something about me performing at the crypto ball party. Did Kamala call the phone? Did Obama call the phone? Did any of you know the phone? Oh God, I do a Trump call my phone. It wasn't even a Trump event. Trump, y'all so worried about he performed, him, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross. Kamala, you ain't even win. Obama, you ain't called phone. Y'all want me to not answer the phone of the president? You're the president of the mother United States. Trump wasn't even there. It wasn't even a Trump event. It was the crypto ball for crypto. Counsel me all day and I'll go again.
To do that, I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform. Because I thought you was riding with me for the scholarships that I've been giving away since I've been in this business. I thought you was riding with me for the people that I got signed up on the bone marrow stem cell registry that was all record breaking and helping people save lives. I thought you was riding with your boy for the children that we visit at Children's Hospital to brain. I thought you was riding with me for the bikes and the presents and the things that we give away to unfortunate kids at Christmas. I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that.
Well, we know Nelly ain't making no money because he just signed up to be Trump's at the inaugural ball. Nelly, the way you sold your soul to Trump, I hope nothing you ever do prospers again. I hope you only are able to do state fairs. I hope every time somebody says your name, they cringe. I hope Ashanti looks at you differently. I hope that money runs out. You sold your soul to a white supremacist. I hope your teeth fall out. I hope your damn fade goes to the back of your head. I hope every mic you touch. I hope your friend down there stop working. You the only man that has agreed to do this shit. This is why I say when black people get money, they're no longer checked off as black. We call them either because either they're going to stick with their people or they're going to jump to the other side for the sake of a check. He's either. Fucking idiot. I just can't stand. Why y'all always got to embarrass us like this?
I surely didn't have Nelly performing at Trump's inaugural ball on my 2025 bingo card. Nelly?
So folks on this app confused as why Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, Nelly, all them black rappers getting up there shucking and jiving at that Trump inauguration party thing. I mean, number one, Nelly and Soulja Boy probably really needed them checks. It is what it is. But Rick Ross and Snoop Dogg don't need the paper, but they're probably obligated due to their corporate overlords who give them those endorsement deals. I mean, I'm pretty sure Wingstop made that call and said, hey, time to go shuck and jive. I'm sure we see T-Mobile, Snoop Dogg on every commercial and TV show. Hey, we need you to go shuck and jive. It's time to cash that check in. So I don't know, and this is why I don't be like, it's so funny when people get upset. They've been getting on us about supporting fan base, right? Everybody remember Versus. The coaches uplifted, supported, and was down for Versus. What's the first thing they did? Sold out the white folk. But y'all will get mad because regular people went to an app created by celebrities that's bragged about celebrity endorsement, and we didn't like it, so we left. And y'all try to guilt trip black people to come back or invest or get up. So because it's black owned. This whole idea of the culture is really just like to make us feel better about shit. Like this culture that we love to try to gatekeep, that shit is sold to the highest bidder every time. And it's been that way probably, I say, since like the 90s. Really probably when like gangster rap was created. That's when the culture was sold. But they'll continue to play in y'all faces because y'all not gonna stop buying they shit. Y'all not gonna stop listening to they shit. Y'all not gonna stop watching they shit. So they'll continue to play fucking face. And I think black people gotta accept that just like white people are having this epiphany that they're not a part of the club, we gotta understand that just because they look like us and they rap and they sing and they dance and they entertain or they're athletic, doesn't mean we're a part of the club and they're a part of it either. They have more in common with their fellow million and billionaires than they do with us simply because we're black. Snoop Dogg is far removed from relating to where he came from before he popped off. So I think it's time we let that shit go. Just my opinion.
The reason these folks keep doing what they're doing is because they know that y'all not gonna do shit about it. Y'all think Snoop or Nelly or Soulja Boy or hell, even the CEO of TikTok care that y'all are mad that they were performing or attending the inauguration for Trump? They don't. And to be honest, you don't really care that much either. Because if you found out definitively today that in order to access TikTok beyond the 19th, you needed Facebook, Facebook's downloads will go up. As soon as Hot and Her come on anywhere, you gonna your ass. And hell, Rick Ross stole somebody's full real identity and had a lyric talking about he put something in somebody's champagne and she ain't even know it. He took her home and enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. And y'all was calling him Zaddy after that. Y'all ain't mad.
I see everybody was really outraged over Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Rick Ross, and Soulja Boy performing at the inauguration. One thing I can say is I do respect Nelly because I did watch this interview with Nelly and Willie D, and the way Nelly broke it down so eloquently, excuse me, I couldn't say the word, eloquently, but the way he broke it down, it was so detailed, and for the layman, you could understand it. Like it was very understandable, and it was respectable. He was like, "Yo, he's the president, and I respect office, and it's an honor." And once he said that, I'm like, "Yo, that's real." And Willie D is over there. He's a racist. That, you know, the same thing all Democrats say. You know, the same thing they always say when it comes to situations like that. Oh, he don't rent to people in the 80s. Oh, Central Park 5. This. And then Nelly's rebuttal was excellent. He said, "So you can't change that." That's what you're saying. People can't change. And then Nelly hit him with the 94 crime bill. The things that we always been rebuttaling back to them.
Men are as follows: Ray J, Soulja Boy, Nelly, Rick Ross, and Snoop Dogg. Y'all are a disappointment and a disgrace to the black community. Soulja Boy, I can see why he did it. He broke. He ain't got nothing going on with his life. But Rick Ross, you got money. Snoop, you got money. Really think y'all have really separated yourself from the black people that actually support y'all? Because what Trump and the Heritage Foundation is going to do to people in America is a race, and you shuck and you jive for them folks. Snoop, what happened to you? I can remember when you would never let a white man even talk to you crazy, let alone try to bribe you. That one hurt the most. But like I kept saying, you only black until you reach a certain amount of money and you forget you black, like Lil Wayne. While the black people that support y'all are the ones that's really gonna suffer. Y'all in disgrace.
Snoop and Nelly are going to be at this thing. And I think it really does beg the question whether the culture is starting to thaw to Donald Trump. I mean, are they?
About time.
I don't think so. We definitely saw a lot of people, Sexy Red, others say, he sent me a check, so I'm good with him, the stimulus check. And I understand that there is that crew of people who are like, the stimmy check came, I like him now. Snoop and Nelly in particular are apolitical people and apolitical artists. Like you see Snoop with Martha Stewart, he's like, I fly over, I want everyone to like me. I think this is more about capitalism than politics. Somebody said, Snoop, it's the crypto ball. We got $250 for you or $150 for one night. Come do 10 songs, 6 songs, whatever. Yeah, I'm there, homie.
But
Nelly, the same thing.
There are a lot of rappers who have sided with Donald Trump. For all kinds of, he pardoned several of them.
He was giving away pardons.
I
mean,
mean,
giving away pardons to people, and that's why they were endorsing
but
him.
I mean, what's going on there? What is it about these particular?
These are not the intellectuals of hip hop. These are not except for Kanye. These are typically not political people at all. Like I said, there's some. In the hood, there's this notion of he's tough. He gave us money, right? They're not.
I was reminded also, I mean, back in the 80s, Donald Trump was, at the boxing matches. He was with Don King. I mean, he was in a different place in the culture. He went into the 90s as the subject of rap songs. And just, Gail, I know you're not a rap expert, but
I am definitely
not a rap expert, but something happened in this election maybe where because of his victory, all the business people were like, you know what? Trump is no longer politically toxic. And some of these folks are making the exact same calculation on the music side as well.
They are doing exactly that. And it is an honor. It's an honor to be able to sing at an inauguration. It's an honor to be able to sing at one of the balls. It's an honor. I have a daughter who's a singer, and she was on American Idol, one of the finalists.
Yes, that's right. I remember that.
And she was asked to sing at a convention. And she lost so many friends and so many fans because she agreed to sing.
Wow.
And I just think it's time for entertainers to get out of politics and entertain.
Well, they're getting into politics.
Wow.
Okay,
wow. Shut up and dribble. Wow. I didn't think we were going to go there.
Well, Keith, I mean, what would you say? I mean, if Snoop were sitting right here at this table, what would you tell him?
Well, I had a disagreement with Snoop, I think, a year or two ago. Something he endorsed Rick Caruso.
Did you tell him?
He was supporting Rick Caruso, for mayor of Los Angeles, who I disagree with, and I stated that publicly as well. But I think that a lot of these rappers are not the intellectuals in the community, as Teray was pointing out, but it's also a dishonor to the black community.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at Donald Trump, the man who would refuse to rent to black people in the 1970s, who tried to lead a lynch mob against 5 black and brown kids in the 1980s for the Central Park case, who refused to allow black casino workers to have a prominent place in his casinos in Atlantic City in the 1990s, who spent 5.5 years lying about Barack Obama's birth certificate in the 2000s, who came into office and then attacked black people like Colin Kaepernick, who attacked Ruby Freeman and her daughter Shay Moss for simply doing their jobs as Fulton County election workers. You dishonor those people when you go and perform for this man who has done nothing but dishonor black people. And just last year, he was calling Haitian immigrants, accusing them of eating cats and dogs. This is not somebody that black people should be associated with and pretending to normalize. We should be challenging him. And it dishonors the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday we honor on Monday, to celebrate this man.
All right, y'all. Let's wrap this up because there's a lot to unpack here. So as we have seen, a lot of people, particularly within the black community, feel deeply betrayed by Nelly, Snoop Dogg, and Soulja Boy for attending Trump's pre-inauguration ceremony. Many feel that this move sends the wrong message, almost as if these artists have turned their backs on the community. And one of the biggest arguments circulating online is that this confirms something many have been saying for years. Black capitalism will never set us free. Some have gone as far as saying that black capitalism isn't even real, that it's just a middleman for white capitalism, a brokerage firm for white power. Essentially, it's seen as perpetuating the same systems of inequality, just with a different face. Now, while some black liberals have tried to empathize, with Nelly, saying that maybe this decision could be motivated by financial reasons, since he hasn't been, making as much money as he used to. Others are calling out Snoop Dogg specifically. Snoop Dogg has been, very publicly like anti-T, okay, if you know what I mean, in the past. So for him to be part of this lineup, people are genuinely asking, what happened? Is the culture starting to fall apart? And I'm not making this up. Let me just play this clip and then we are going to continue. Watch this.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass music gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast out one of you Uncle Tom ass for doing it. Which one of you is gonna do it first? I was the one that performs for himself.
Okay, so now let me add my own 2 cents here. Please don't come for me, okay? Please don't come for me. I'm just expressing my thoughts, free speech, right? So looking at this situation, I think we need to, I know somebody's going to say who's we, okay? We need to consider that Donald Trump and a lot of these artists, especially rappers, probably move in a similar circle, like they're in the same circles, okay? I mean, think about it. They are all part of these elite social groups. The only major difference, maybe the bigger difference is that Trump's influential is political, while theirs is culture. I wouldn't be surprised if, if they talk in the background, like if they have had conversations behind the closed doors concerning this. But anyway, we'll never know about that, right? So as an African, I stand to be corrected, and maybe someone who doesn't have the fullest grasp of every nuance in this, I genuinely want to hear from you guys. Share your perspectives, because this is a conversation worth having, looking at what is happening. Like it's loud there on TikTok. Okay, if you can just search, if you are on TikTok, you just go on TikTok and search Nelly, Snoopy Doggy, and Soulja Boy attending Trump's inauguration. Yeah, a whole bunch of videos will come up. Yeah, but these are all that I could collect for you. And let me just say that, let me say this again. Nelly, Snoop, Soulja Boy, these guys are performers, guys. These guys are performers. And I don't think they have any beef between themselves and Trump. They're performers. And I'm sure they talk more like buddies behind closed doors. We just don't know, and we will never know. Okay? This is their career. And yes, I'm sure they are getting paid for this. Definitely. I'm very sure that they got paid for this. The BS about Nelly saying he's not doing it for the money, I am not buying that. I'm not buying it, okay? And I'm sure they are getting paid a lot of money. Did you see the first clip of Soulja Boy flashing those notes? So for everyone, for the sake of peace, the peace of mind, just because they chose to perform at Trump's ceremony doesn't necessarily mean they've turned against us, black people. Yeah, that's how I feel anyway. Don't come for me again, please, I beg. Okay, and what I've said, if I'm even nervous now. If what I've said has offended any of you, I'm sorry. Okay, I stand to be corrected, but that's just how I feel. Anyway, that's just my perspective. You can help me understand, like, why this is such a big issue. Help me understand. I know about Trump. I know a few things about Trump. I've been following, as you can see, if you've been following my TikTok, my YouTube account, you know what I talk about. So I know. And anyway, just help me to be in a clear, raw picture. I'm always open to learning, and I value what you guys have to say. Let's keep this discussion going. Drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I'll definitely see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay peaceful. And by the way, let me just make this clear, guys. We don't support bullying on this channel. Let's just be here, learn from one another. Especially, I'm very much interested in learning from you guys. Okay? This is your den. This is you. This is your area. This is, I'm just an intruder in this. Okay, let's just put it that way. I'm willing to learn from you guys. I learn every day. I'm very much interested in Black American history, anything to do with Black people. Okay, so my knowledge on this is quite limited. I'm very much interested in hearing from you. I keep repeating the same things over and over. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Stay peaceful.